was dug into the open wound. You dragged the timber through the dust and gloom. Every step or hammer blow against the earth, paying a debt that I was never worth. They offered wine mixed with the bitter gall. You refused it just to feel it all, to feel the iron driving through the vein, to swallow every ounce of human pain. On the cross, you took the crushing weight. You stood between the sinner and the gate. You let the Father turn his face away, so I would never have to see that day. You traded robes of light for rags of shame, to write forgiveness next to my name, suspended in the dark to pay the cost. You gave everything on the cross. Collapsing as you gasp for air, while soldiers gambled for the clothes you wear. You looked at them with mercy in your eyes, while heaven thundered in the blackened skies. The judge stepped down to take the prisoner's chair, accepted judgment that was mine to bear. You drank the cup of wrath until it dry. You bow your head and then the Maker died. Oh, on the cross, you took the crushing weight. You stood between the sinner and the gate. You let the Father turn his face away, so I would never have to see that day. You traded robes of light for rags of shame, to write forgiveness next to my name, suspended in the dark to pay the cost. You gave everything on the cross. I ran as fast and far as I could. You couldn't move a muscle or a limb, but I used my freedom just to run from him. I saw the hill